Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Locum23 here. Joining me back here for Chapter 4 of the app choices for the Most Wanted series. And just a quick note before we begin, if you do like the content that I am putting out for you, feel free to like, comment, share, and if you're not already, subscribe, and let us begin. Now playing as Detective Marshal Samantha Macy. You're in the LAPD Major Crimes Unit, getting ready to head to Venice Beach. Let me get this straight. You think some hacker stole a bunch of celebs' data, sold it to Gavin Roth, and then hired Tull to kill him to cover his tracks? That's a working theory, yeah. So you're gonna just waltz down to Venice Beach and do what exactly? Put a missing connection on Craigslist? Cops and open partnerships seek murder, must be into punishment. Do you guys have ideas or just jokes? Just the jokes. Ariza could tag along for this one. Having a residential computer expert with us might give us the edge. Wait, me? In the field at the beach? Sam, I know you're new here, but for the context, I am not a beach guy. Especially a beach with girls and revealing attire. Relax, I'll wingman for you. Give you some pointers. Now that I've gotta see. Sure, call Macy, but I think having Reza tag along will prove really useful. We don't have enough. So unfortunately, because our last choice, yeah, leave him behind. Sorry, Riza, this might get a little dangerous when we can't put you in harm's way without training. Oh, well, probably I better stay out here at my desk. It's where I belong anyway. This just went from funny, sad to actual sad. Riza, let's get you some milk tea. Okay, let's get moving. If you're gonna find our guy before he vanishes, we gotta get there fast. Now that was indeed fast. This is not fast. You and Dave sit in his car for miles ahead and behind you. Bumper to bumper traffic logs 110. Welcome to LA. More like goodbye to LA. How do you stand it? Usually by blasting some 90s hip hop, but not everyone can appreciate the classics. I've got a better idea. Can't turn on the siren. Come on. Sad face. Hog. You lean over Dave's seat and lay on the horn. Come on, people, move your asses. The cars in front of you don't move, but dozens of other cars join in on the honking in a deafening, obnoxious symphony. And now it's worse. How much longer? It'll be quick, no more than an hour. Yeah, real quick. Damn, if only we had more S for that. An hour and a half later, Dave finally takes an off-ramp. You see the Pacific Ocean stretching out before you. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? Please, just find a spot to park before I die of old age. Dave guides his car to a lot near Venice Beach Boardwalk. Listen, Macy, the beach can get a little weird. If you haven't been here, it's like... I've been to a beach before, Reyes. We do have those in Texas. And trust me, I know all about beaches. Fishing, barbecue, tackle football in the sand. You step out of the car. Only to be surrounded by hipsters on unicycles, rollerblades, and neon speedos, and street vendors loudly hawking their wares. I'm gonna go with the water looks nice. Told you it gets weird. Come on, let's just do what we came here to do. You move down the boardwalk, noting the brightly colored shops and apartments on the salty ocean breeze. Doesn't really look like a hacker neighborhood. A lot of internet companies have been starting up around her. Can't beat the weather. Okay, we need to question whoever might know something about the phone hacks. Who should we start with? To one side, you notice an employee setting up a table at a dreary, empty internet cafe along the boardwalk. and the other side, several locals laying out on the beach with their phones. Let's check out the internet cafe. Look, we're looking for a hacker, right? Maybe you choose the internet cafe. You walk towards the cafe. Through the windows, you can see it's empty. A man in a loose jersey with a name tag pin adjusts sun umbrellas on the tables outside. He notices you approaching. Customers! Finally! I mean, welcome to Little Bites. Please take a... You flash your badge. The man's face falls. You're the owner? Seen anybody here often? You're joking, right? Okay, so this was a mistake. Someone who's as good as hacking as our guy wouldn't need to come here. Okay, let's try something else. Thanks for your time, sir. You're turning to go when you hear the owner muttering. Goddamn Cherm. Ruining everything. The hell you just call me? A Cherm? No. Cherm's a company around here. A couple of 20-something tech bros decided to give the whole beach free Wi-Fi for publicity. Killed my business. Dave pulls out his phone. He's right. This Cherm network is everywhere. Could a hacker use the network to get into people's phones? No idea. But I'm definitely wishing Reza was here right now. He would have been a big help in questioning the owners of this company. We've still got to try to figure out what they know. You turn to the cafe owner. This company, where is it? Now playing as Detective Dave Riaz. You follow the directions to the next nice apartment building just off the boardwalk and check the call box. Here it is, Cherm. An apartment? I thought this was a company. Not uncommon, a lot of small internet startups can do their own work anywhere. You buzz up, a female voice answers. Cherm HQ. What do I say? I'm gonna go with Dave works from the city. There's a brief silence over the speaker, then the voice returns. Totes! Just punch 5678 into the call box to get in. We're on the top floor. Look at you, Prince Charming. It gets the job done. Into the call box keys, you type. Well, this is gonna be fairly easy. Door buzzes and unlocks, and Sam pulls it open. You follow her inside and take the elevator up. The elevator lets you out on the top floor where you spot a door marked Cherm in a throwback font. You knock. The door opens, narrowly revealing a pretty young woman in a workout attire. She smiles brilliantly. Hi there, can I help you guys? I'm Detective Dave Riaz. This is my partner, Deputy Marshal Macy. What's your name? Monica? Duh, sorry. Haven't had my coffee. Totally a ditz, right? Who would you speak to if we had some questions about the company? I mean, my big brother, Chad. He and his friend Todd started this dumb company last year, but nobody's here right now. I didn't work for them or anything, but I can totes give him a message if you want to tell me what this is about. It's pretty important we talk to Chad and Todd in person as soon as possible. How come? The thing is, Monica... You lean against the door, lowering your voice and gazing into Monica's eyes. Could really use your help on this one. I owe you big time. Oh yeah? What'd you owe me, Mr. Detective? I guess we'd have to find out. Give me a break. Well, if you need to talk to Chad and Todd right now, they're having one of their brainstorm sessions down on the beach. Thanks, Monica. You're a lifesaver. Yeah, I am. Don't forget, you owe me one. You leave the apartment building and cross the boardwalk to where the soft sand of the beach leads towards the crashing Pacific waves. All around you, locals soak up the sun, play volleyball, or bike along the concrete path. Hey, Riaz, 10 o'clock. You look left and see two young men drawing with sticks in the sand near the tide. One in a Cherm tank top. As you get closer, you overhear their conversation. Just like Uber, but instead it's a person who takes your car where it wants to go. Where does your car want to go? Where all cars want to go, man. What was your idea? So, try to wrap your brain around this. Tinder for apps. Meta Tinder. You just blew my goddamn mind. Hey fellas, got time for a few questions about Cherm? You flash your bag. Dude, Chad, the freaking cops love a rap. This is epic! Not exactly. Could you explain, well, what exactly is Cherm? Well, it's more like, what isn't Cherm, you know? As Chad and Todd get into a discussion about what is and isn't Cherm, Sam leans in and drops her voice. Playing nice won't get us anywhere with these clowns. Let me take it over, or we're never gonna get answers. If we push too hard, we'll scare them off. I'm gonna go with her. You're right. These guys are too out there to get any answers my way. You talk to them. My pleasure. Sam walks up to Chad and Todd, grabs them both by the collar, yanking them close. Okay, that's a bit excessive. Whoa! Listen, boys, you're gonna tell me what exactly I want to know, or I'm gonna throw both of you in jail for murder. Murder? Us? No way! The only thing I murdered was the leftover Bernita burrito in the fridge. You ate my burrito? Hey, focus. If I were you, I'd start talking real fast. Which one of you manages the internet access you set up for the beach? Look, we don't know anything about the Wi-Fi thing. Jessica set it up. Who's Jessica? A programmer. She does everything. Just chill on the beach and get baked, okay? She's up at her loft, alright? Ask her. We were just at your loft. And there was no one there but your sister. Sister? Chad doesn't have a sister. If I did, I bet she'd be hot. Yeah, dude, I'd be all over that. You and Sam share a look. Damn it, Monica! She lied to us. She sent us here to stall us. While she destroys the evidence. Macy, stay with the brain trust here. I'll grab Jessica. You sprint back towards the boardwalk, ducking and dodging past your local crowd. Soon you're back to the apartment building and find yourself facing the call box. Damn it, what was that door code again? You type 5678. You remember the door code. Yay, 20 more points. Nice! You bound up the stairwell and barrel through the door to the top of the story. Exit. Drawing your gun, you pause by the Cherm door and listen. Movement. You slam your heel through the door. The lock splinters and you storm inside, throwing the door behind you. The interior of this spacious loft is filled with all manner of computers and servers. You spot Jessica placing a handheld device against one of the computers. The monitor winks out dead. She's erasing the computers with a magnet. We need that evidence! Order her to stop. Order a reason. Order her stop. LAPD, freeze, Jessica! No, I won't let you lock me up. I'd be dead by morning. You realize Jessica's in tears as she brings the magnet towards the last working computer. No! You holster a gun and lunge for Jessica, tackling her in the area rug. Stop! Ah! Her magnet goes bouncing away. You take out your cuss and latch Jessica's wrists behind her back. No! You can't do this, please! Jessica, this is serious. We can only start talking about a play deal if you confess. We know you were using the free Wi-Fi you set up to hack the celebrity phones and sell the data to Gavin Raw. If you paid someone to have Gavin killed, you need to tell me now. We're looking for the man you hired. What? Gavin stiffed me on the payment. Yeah, I didn't have him killed. Then why were you gonna run? Because if someone killed Gavin over the hack, then I'm next. I promise you, we won't let it. I need you to bring you in to make a statement and womp. Suddenly the electricity in the loft goes out. What the? No. Your eyes search the void, gradually adjusting to the darkness. You keep one hand on Jessica's cuffed wrists. There's no light coming from the hall either. Power must be out across the whole building. Jessica, did you do this? No, don't you understand? It's him! John Tull is here. Oh, well, guys, we have reached the end of this chapter. And it looks like we got at least a diamond for that. So it looks like our next chapter will be 5 of 15. So like I said, if you guys have enjoyed it, feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, peace!